Atrost Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
If there is
Show some pity
anything
for a poor
complimentary to
old
be
man.
said about these people, 'tis that they possess a remarkable facility
Please,
for carving stone.
just a bit of bread.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her.
Don't say that.
So I take it that the Swamp Witch and the Grey Warden are, intimate?
I am hoping.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these Deshras in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You not speak that way about the man who should be king! Blind idiots. I won't have... fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. I'll have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Court. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here. Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter. They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate. Yes.
Very well. Wow. So this is Orzammar. It's huge.
Ancestors guard my son, for he... Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone. My name is Vilda, widow of Turak of the Smith Caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them. How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself. A warden. So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors... Please, find...
Welcome to... I must say, looking for a new set of mail. At Janar's, we have everything from leather to platinum. Aye, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a Fald and Tacit, which were integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face you're not... I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harrowmont's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the... Of course...
I do not even want to think from what manner of...
A brawl would be a pleasant diversion right about now.
Maker's blessing on you, brother. Ah, it's a great pleasure to meet a fellow believer. I'm Brother Burkle of the Redcliffe Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth we hear no...
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar. There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers. You speak as if these people have deliberately chosen to reject the Maker. How can they choose the path of enlightenment if they never learn that the path exists? The Shaperate controls changes in Orzammar's structure. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting. Oh, I can see the make... Please...
Topsiders? The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for. Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
No, I cannot.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. Now I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter. No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down. Good on you, stranger.
Excuse me, you look like you're not from around here. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle? Then I'm truly honored. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your... I can't even imagine. Of course not. Haven't you read First Enchanter Caithalen's treatise concerning... He tested dwarfs from 20 bloodlines and found they couldn't perform any level of spell casting, regardless of lyrium The Circle speculates that lyrium in the stone shields us from spiritual influences, and over time made us immune to them. I want to go to the Circle.
I assure you that desire will depart.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I should. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural and the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing. That would be wonderful. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperiums for... Did you know the Imperial...
I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today. Into the deep roads? Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens. Aye.
Go on, I'm out of the Nug game. Got nothing to sell. Saraka, I'm back in the game. Such as it is.
Why do the poor not rise up against their betters? This I never...
More enemies ahead!
We'll get plenty more once you let them out of it.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw. Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections. Human kings, you know. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium. The sacred gift the stone provides us to show her. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one. You want an investment opportunity? You can keep it all. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a fine. Also, most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. Other races, there are problems if they spend too long with the ore. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it. Long as you keep your eye...
Whoever you're looking for, it's not me, I swear. spare a bit for the... Have you a coin to spare, It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I...
But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept...
Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him. You would do that? But why?
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, I do not think he will listen to you.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dusttown. Help a poor cripple? Well, it takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? What takes you out of the Diamond Quarter, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezhda to fill? It's pretty much as you see it. The raw stone where the casteless live, because we're not welcome it. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dusttown. Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to... The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place. I'd say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather... I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper. I don't know where you're from, but in Orzammar, Castle, you're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar. I'll just...
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Of course.
A Trast Valar, stranger. Here for armor or conversation? Has she been bothering you? Gets a whiff of surface stink and she's like a cave tick. Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna, no, please.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days.
Why do I get the feeling charting routes to the Circle
I'm guessing you haven't left yet. I'll be...
Spare a few bits for an old man.
Have a care where your eyes linger, Alistair.
Some folks came in yesterday with crazy stories about Red Crest. You hear about that? Something around the dead
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the Circle. Orzammar, it is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries. Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered. I see. If she tell Dagna of Orzammar, she will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate. Ah, if only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may... This will be interesting. Yes, I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up. I wish...
Hello. Oh, please tell me what they said. Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the Circle since Urelden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition? Of course, a reward. I have either a lyrium rune that can be implanted in any weapon, or some of the serum mages use. Which do you want? Here you go. If you...
The social strata
You have
quickly
come
makes
at a
itself
difficult
evident
time.
no matter where one goes.
Could the end of Orzammar be nigh? Turn to Lord Harrowmont and assure the future of Dwarven society. I shall do it. News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont entrenched in the pass.
So, how is it the dwarves have a king?
I
thought they voted on everything, or something like that. Huh. That's a lot of lava. I guess they just hope it never erupts.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories?
Oh, pardon me. Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. A Grey Warden? Mother, I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont. Yes, if you could.
Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. He's probably in the slums somewhere.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king, and the memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. The Shaperate guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of Dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad. That is an... especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. This is... my answer to Brother Burkle hasn't... On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition? Wherever this chantry has spread among humans, it replaced all beliefs preceding it. Were we to let these preachers into Orzammar, how long before the ancestors stop hearing the voices praising them? Brother Burkle said as much, but Orzammar is more than capable of caring for its own. I am the man to ask if you wish to access the memories of the ancestors. Ask, and I shall do my best to answer. All dwarves who die return to the stone as ancestors. A paragon is a dwarf whose accomplishments change Orzammar so much that the Assembly recognize they are venerated as living ancestors and found a new noble house forever bearing their name. There is one paragon. She was born a smith, but her inventions caught the Assembly's eye. Before she had seen 20 years, she created a smokeless coal. It could burn in a cave without vents and no one would choke from it. It earned her paragon status. She went into the deep roads 2 years ago seeking out secrets of the ancient smiths. Your Ah, you return, Warden. Is there... Ask, and I shall do my best to answer. But we lost too many battles. We lost our golems. And we lost our territory. Ah, you return, Warden.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Ah, you return. Ask, and I shall do my all up. They are venerated as living ancestors, and please speak your mind. Your
Lord Harrowmont, said to have kicked Castless in the street.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, undoubtedly to offer assistance to Lord Harrowmont.
It shall be done.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child. Oh, well, I should not have asked. Best of luck. May we...
What are you looking at, stranger? I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine. She knows what she has to do to come home, so tell her that. I'm not talking about... What are you looking at, stranger? Oh, I've got a family and a reputation to protect. I'm not letting one stupid girl drag us all down. She knows what she has to... So tell her that. What are you looking at, stranger? I could be. What business is it of yours? Oh, I've got a family and a reputation to protect. She knows what she... So tell her that, and don't ever tell me what...
I understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide?
I'm not talking about my private business. What are you looking at, stranger? Oh, I've got a family and a reputation to protect. I'm not letting one stupid girl drag us all down. She knows what she has to do to come home. She's always been welcome, just not the brat. So tell her that, and...
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. Is that so? You've walked into a sodding
We are not alone. Really not alone. Very well.
I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Cold. I'm so cold.
Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty of Dust Town? Take yourself up to Tapster's. Long as your face isn't branded, they've got anything you want. The Deep Lords burn it into us. Take yourself up to Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty. You're born to wear a branded face and up.
You're back. You got more business for me? Well, our business is... It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way. Why don't... You're back. You got more... Well, our business... It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in That's... You're back. You got more business for me?
Atrust Valis. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate, but I can certainly give you a mole's eye view. The nobles stay upstairs. Down from here, it's not... But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving. It's a chance for all the best fighters in Orzammar to test their skills. There's
Told him I don't understand why the Provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors showed... You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? You don't get far as the youngest and most outs... I heard there was a Grey Warden in town. No offense, but you kind of stand out. Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for... Or did they leave off at greatest shape? You know, Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king, then the warriors, and all the craftsmen. At the bottom, your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill. Me, they're not fond of my views on equality. I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But look, Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning. I wasn't expecting you back. I guess...
News of the hour. Questions remain.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties. That's a generous offer. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down. That would be... Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then. You can... if you...
It'll be 2 years tomorrow.
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled. It's been 2 years since Bronca left. No one has ever... The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking... chasing some old treasure. You said she never asked if found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her. They were the highway system of our old empire. No one ventures there now except on organized advances to clear Darkspawn nests. She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house into the deep roads and abandoned him. It's been 2 years. The search teams who went out found nothing, but...
Lord Harrowmont is the voice of tradition and stability.
Lord Balin is the voice of change and defense. Lord Harrowmont is the voice of stagnation and ruin.
Warden, it is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartak Devorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring? Ah, ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now. You must understand, Harrowmont hides behind his good reputation. It's been like a knife in the heart for Balin to see so many of his father's men stand with the usurper. Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure but if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach Sir, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude. Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers. Harrowmont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont gave each of them. Once the Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous likes to... Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me.
News of the hour! Lord Harrowmont's insinuations against Lord Balin reveal the truth.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about. I am. And what business would you have with me? Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough. But this deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it. He is leading a Deep Roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient thaig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt. He was searching an old He left me with this map, in case his expedition... I'll give you a pass as well. Does that mean you'll go? So...
News of the hour! Support Lord Balin at your peril! Evidence of the death of Lord
Just can't get enough of our clammy mine air, can you? I see you have his daughter. But be careful. Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack. What anyone knows?
You don't think maybe she's still there?
And now she's an ancestor. No one lasts 2 years in the tunnels.
As you wish.
Very well.
There! More of the fiends ahead!
It has begun. Very well. As you say. Shall be done. Very well. Shall be done. I shall do it.
Thus increases our path of destruction.
Interesting. Interesting.
have been worse.
Beware these beasts.
I shall do it. It is begun.
I cannot be defeated.
Very well.
Be careful now!
Finally, we get to the good part.
Gain the advantage!
Yikes. Beasties. Beasties are coming.
It is begun. I shall do it. Shall be done.
What manner of beast is this?
Shall be done. Shall be done. It is begun.
You pulled us from a tight spot, friend. You have... So how does an elf come to be down here, anyway? What are you talking about? I've dealt with Harrowmont many times, and he's always been forthright. I'm not ungrateful for your assistance, but I hope you have some evidence to back such an accusation. I don't understand. What could... These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Harrowmont, but... the charlatan... He's promised the exact same land to Helmy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe you twice now, my life and my house's fortune. I should not discuss such things, but it is definitely troubling. I don't think I could in good conscience support such a man. I must return now. My men need healing, and I want to look into this. You wish to travel with us? Be careful, then.
Yikes. Beasties. Beasties are coming.
I shall do it. It is begun.
This is a waste of time.
I shall do it. Very well.
Death to all pigeons! So you know.
Very well. I shall do it. Very well. As you say.
Lights it out!
Very well.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
Who you looking at? I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses?
This is all I have.
Well, well.
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get it.
Then allow me to make some. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the... You know what?
Enemies approaching!
As you say.
On it. All right, off I go. On it. As you... Off I go. Very well. All right. On it. Off I go.
What have you done? Great ancestor, I have to get out of here. I have to hide. Jarvia will hunt me down for this. That's the older area. She's the one directing this depravity. I wouldn't be surprised if her men come after me in the Diamond Quarter. It's a band of... They're criminals, and the children of criminals. Their births are abominations. Actually...
Oh, I swear.
Greetings! Wow. What was I saying? Right.
Perhaps we should take the time to review what we've learned.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out.
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harrowmont, the one true king of Orzammar.
Lord Harrowmont is a weak man, and he will be a weak king. Yes.
Well, have you found Lady Dace and Lord Helmy? If you do, there can be... Now, is there more you need before you commence your search? Don't...
A new offensive is required against the Darkspawn, says Lord Balin.
News of the hour. Is Lord Balin considering a dissolution of the ancient class?
I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this is Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I'm so tired of it I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I turned it down. Responsibilities, you know. Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And we'll both have to try something else. And I thought it was going to be a nice day. Otherwise, my whole house will be humiliated.
Questions arise regarding Lord Balin's impending marriage to a captain.
I hate leaving a man.
Thank you for your service.
Lord Haramont is a weak man, and he will be a weak king. Yes.
Well, I hear there were a few angry messengers, so you were... Are you ready to meet Balin now? I warn you, be on your best behavior.
I am impressed, Warden. Not many outsiders so quickly grasp Orzamar's rather convoluted politics. I am Prince Balin. Fartag told me of your efforts against the usurper who tried to claim my father's throne. Haramont spent his life in the Assembly. He only knows how to lead through That's not what Orzammar needs. The Darkspawn are massive. We need a strong leader now, someone who can stand up to the Assembly. Someone who will rule, not persuade. Do you expect modesty? This is a time for action. We need absolute unity to fight against the fulcrum of true evil. Absolutely. And sworn on the mail of my ancestors. Unfortunately, while this debate rages, I have no power to send... You've seen for yourself, the city is a slaughterhouse. Criminals run lawless. I could never hold the throne if I allowed... You have struck a blow against Haramont already, and I thank you. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the Carta of Criminals she runs? They know Orzammar is divided now, and if I show the city I can eliminate such a threat, well, I'd never ask for... And my promise that as king, maybe the castless will talk more freely with a stranger. And I...
News of the hour. Grey Wardens approve of Lord Balin's plans to deal with the dark. News of the hour. Lord Balin proven to be working with surfacers dedicated to Dwarven values.
Balin has corrupted the Warden. End this for Harrowmont.
Like to buy something, I hope. I want that... I'll...
Ice. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is. It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? I think it should find some more as soon as possible.
Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty of dust. No more. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing sword. They do. But it's not She's got Carta members all... There's doors to her base all over the city. Can't help you there. But that's worth something, right? I'll think of you when...
I'm so cold.
Well, look.
Jarvia said you were...
Don't kill me! Sonny Ensign! Sweet bloody stone, look at them all! I can't. You have... No! John!
It is begun.
What's the password? Looks like we have them.
Don't look now, but more enemies.
That's it!
Very well.
That could have been worse.
We have much to do, and little enough time to do it.
There is no glory in bloodshed!
'Tis too easy.
Enemies approaching!
Shall be done. Very well. It is begun.
I am sorry.
Done. Right. Very well.
Take that.
More enemies ahead!
It shall be done. It is begun.
finally beneath my... That's it. Prepare to be the one.
Another battle!
Shall be done. As you say.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly!
Yes!
I shall do it.
Best be wary!
Very well.
Another battle, I see. Delightful. Begin the onslaught.
If I see another pigeon, I will kill it.
As you say. I shall do it. Shall be done. Very well.
Run in fear!
Shall be done.
More enemies ahead!
It is begun.
Let's some glory!
As you say.
No quarter shall be given!
Very well.
Most excellent.
Oh, nothing like a brush with death to make you not like death much.
Your wish?
As you wish. Not alone.
As you say.
Now we get our hands dirty. Run while you can.
Shall be done.
Trust me and you shall pay.
Quickly, we must fight!
Please, help me. Please, stranger.
It is over.
Thank you. We've been down here. It's been so long. My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day, and all for a stupid bet.
More enemies ahead!
I will help however I can.
All right, who ordered death?
You say.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly! A little more dying, please!
I shall do it. You say.
Down you go! No quarter shall be given!
Very well.
Don't give them the advantage!
So Balin finally realized his throne means nothing if he can't hold it. Yet he's still... Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen. You'll pay for their... Kill them!
Enemies approaching!
I shall do it.
Will make nothing.
I am your death!
Very well. As you say. Shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly!
What now?
God! By all the bit, you made a hole in my wall! It does? Oh, sod it. If people find out about this, my business will be dead. How? Oh, just leave me alone. I don't want anything to... You again. Here to... Of course.
Grey Wardens endorse anarchy in Orzammar. Support Lord Harrowmont. All be aware that the Grey Wardens have aligned with Lord Balin. Be not afraid to follow suit.
All right.
The Warden has joined with Balin.
Death.
We can't allow it.
As he said.
Oh no, you don't! Yes, run in fear!
It is begun.
The Assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can Stoneforth, I'm sorry. This is the Assembly of the Clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in. Oh, Stone, you must be the Grey Warden. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne. I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with my only... Warden, I'm afraid the Assembly is still... well, it's still up in the air.
Well, they're talking all over the city about how someone finally went through Dusttown and slaughtered the Carta like Genlocks. Everyone in order, you have done the city a great service. I promise as soon as I take the throne, I will send the troops you need. I was hoping killing Jarvia brought me greater favor, but to truly displace Harrowmont, we'll need something dramatic. What do you know of the Paragon Branka? She is the only Paragon in 4 generations, and she turned her... A Paragon is like an ancestor born in this time. If she returned, anyone with her support could take the throne unchallenged. I hope you will bring her back to endorse me as king. She had an entire house with her, dedicated to her protection. With the number of ruins still intact, they could last, and Harrowmont is looking as well. It's too risky to assume she's dead only to have him take credit for finding her. You have my thanks.
Speak if it must.
Lord Harrowmont, furious at the Grey Warden's interference.
Lord Balin suspected of personally defacing statues of the Paragon.
What? Is Oghren back again? Ogren's gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded it.
Stranger, have you... I hear tell that he, or was that she... You understand this was several flagon... Well, if you're the best they got, then... But I suppose that would account for an elf being down. Say, could I ask you a favor? Name's Oghren, and that's mostly true. But the part they... And if you're looking for Branka... I'm the only one who knows what she was looking for, which might be pretty sodding helpful. And I know what Branka wanted, and how she was looking. You presumably know it. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of... You should know, the smith Caridin built it. And with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was... As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Branka planned to start. All she knew was that it was past Caridin's cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years. Great.
Oh, blast it.
Uh-huh. Caridin's cross. I can't believe Harrowmont actually tracked this place down. This used to be one of the biggest crossroads in the old Empire. You could get anywhere from here. Not a one. But trust me, We will once we're on the path to the old Orton Tig. She was going to care. I've been waiting for some...
Well, look, some of Balin's new toadies. Let's show...
More enemies ahead!
I shall do it.
Begin the onslaught! Oh, this should be good.
Shall be done. Very well.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
The Swamp Witch desires something from it.
From what? Ah, you mean from him. And if I do, what of it?
It is aware of the Swamp Witch's true nature.
Let me guess. You know my true nature?
I have spent a great deal of time observing the world. I know what I see when I see it.
You spent 30 years in a small village within the Raven Hunter arrived. Cast yourself as
It is begun.
Yes, you are a barely working statue with a poor memory and a poor attitude. Do not seek to be...
Perhaps it has a point.
They'll avoid us if they know what's good for them.
Very well.
Easy.
Be careful now! There's no glory in bloodshed! Be careful now! There! More of the fiends ahead!
It shall be done. I shall do it. Shall be done.
Now you fall!
It is begun. It shall be done. Very well.
It's your time to die!
As you say, it is begun. I shall do it.
Another battle I see.
As you say. As you say.
You cannot win!
Very well. I shall do it. It is begun.
Another battle I see.
Idiot! I shall do it. There was a man in the village who reminded me of the drunken dwarf.
This looks like the right way out. Orton Tig. It won't be long now. By the tits of my ancestors. Orton Tig. I never thought I'd see that. I can see Branka all over this place. She always took chips from the walls at regular intervals when she was in... If she was still here, though, she'd have sentries out by now. Goodness...
Jealousy in whom?
In the Warden.
Jealous, are we?
Jealous? Of him?
Of course. A handsome man with women fawning over him. It must be very difficult for you to handle. I do not blame you your envy, however, especially considering that the chances of any woman who is not struck both blind and dumb of providing you the attention you crave is slight.
Quiet, you. You can't get under my skin.
Were I you, I
Does
would simply
every
give up all
creature
hope of marrying another woman at all. Or have you already?
Very well. I shall do it. Shall be done. As you say. It is begun. Shall be done. It is begun. As you say. Very well. It is begun. I shall do it. As you say.
Cannot win!
Very well.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly!
I shall do it. Shall be done.
An order. So be it. Very good. Where to?
Darkspawn!
Shall be done. Shall be done. Very well. As you say. Shall be done. I shall do it. Very well.
Pigeons!
Be wary.
It is begun. Shall be done. It is begun. Shall be done. I shall do it. shall do it. It shall be done.
Get off!
You say. It is begun.
Most excellent!
That almost never happens.
Are the birds nearby? We should look for them and carry them.
There's nothing for you here. It's mine. I've claimed it. The clan? No. But it's still mine. Rock's been here for years now.
Bah! He's...
Be gone, you!
Word has it you could only survive down here by eating the Darkspawn dead.
It burned! It's my claim!
Be on your guard.
Very well.
Keep me down! Go away! This is mine! Only I gets to plunder its riches! It's mine! I'm the one who found it! I drove out the crawlers! Now it's mine! You won't take anything from Ruck? You won't take his shiny worms? Or pretty rocks? Oh, Ruck not mind that. Yes, Ruck's my name. I do not... No filter, no mother, no warm blanket and stew and... She did not know. If I went to the mines, she would know. Everyone would know. So once you eat, once you takes in the dark, you know, do you not? Ruck sees. Yes, he sees the darkness inside you. No, she cannot. She remembers a boy, a little boy with bright eyes and a hammer, and she cannot say that. Tell the mother Ruck is dead. He's dead? Yes, that good friend is back.
Looks like that bone picker is living in Bronca's old camp. Did you see the marks on the floor? There were a lot of people and fires there once. Now I know she's not here anymore. She'd never have let something like that sleep in the same spot she did.
Would see we are not alone.
Very well.
For the fool thing! Don't give them the advantage!
Very well.
Enemies approaching!
It is begun. Very As you say.
Now we do battle!
I shall do it.
Best in wearing! There is no glory in bloodshed!
Shall be done.
No quarter shall be given! If we must fight, let us do it quickly!
Will learn to fear me!
It is begun.
No!
I shall do it.
You cannot win!
As you say.
Now we get our hands dirty. Run while you can. Very well. So hey! I shall do it. Oh!
As you say. It is begun. As you say. Shall be done. I shall do it.
No quarter shall be given! Not look good.
Very well. I shall do it.
I am ready.
I suppose I should be dust by now. I thank it for its help.
As you say. Very well.
Could have moved faster.
If it must. Fine. I shall do it. Just You will squish satisfyingly against my foot. It's too much. me. It must. All right. Very well. All right. If it must, I'm looking in all the wrong places. It's too much for me. Just don't fall in. I might have here. Kill it quickly.
I will not fail!
I forgive. Very well.
Oh, this should be good.
Impossible.
How many of these things must we wade through?
Very well.
Oh, this is cross me and you shall pay!
As you say. I shall do it. Very well. As you say. Shall be done. I shall do it. Very well. Shall be done. As you say.
We must gain the advantage!
I shall do it.
Another corpse in the pile. Another battle, I see.
Shall be done. It is begun. As you say. Very well. I shall do it.
Tear them apart! Run while you can!
It is begun.
Oh, this should be good.
Best be wary!
Bronco was thinking about me. I knew she still cared. Old softy. Looks like the Dead Trenches is our next stop then. They say the Darkspawn nest there. Whole herds of them. But if that's where Bronco... went, that's where I'm going.
Very well.
Dead have nothing to lose! Stone blind beast! Stone blind beasts! You're no nightmare to us! Let them come! It saves us the walk to their lairs!
It is begun.
I am your death!
Shall be done. Very well.
Wipe them out! Begin the order!
Very well.
Most excellent!
It is begun.
Run while you can!
I shall do it.
Just be wary!
You said it. Shall be done.
Kill us on the deck!
It is begun. Very well. Shall be done.
Let them believe they hold us here. When the throne is settled,
A Trasvala, Grey Warden. I've never seen one of your kind in the Deep Roads. In the Legion of the Dead, we abandon our lives to be free of fear, free of hopeful blindness. The coming blight is obvious to us. The surprise is not that you have come, but that you have come in so small a number. What do you want here, Warden? Who put this dull idea in your head? We got other things to worry about in Orzammar. Ah, now I see. The Deep Lords in the Assembly can't make up their minds, so the Pretenders need added influence. I get that right? Warden, you've got your work cut out for you. Paragon Branca is dead, everyone with sense knows it. Past our line, the Darkspawn kill everything. I'd gladly lead an assault through the dead trenches, but without an ass in the throne, we have no orders. I won't take fool's gold from a pretender. You want to go digging blind? You go right ahead. We die in the eyes of our brother. That's all you need to know. To say more invites judgment. Good luck.
Darkspawn, slay them all!
Very well. Shall be done. I shall do it.
Here they come.
It is begun. Very well. Shall be done. I shall do it.
What? No more? Oh.
There! More of the fiends ahead! It is
Run while you can!
What's that spell?
Very well. I shall do it.
The Darkspawn have sensed us!
Too easy.
Very well. Very well.
So be it. I shall do it. As you wish.
Begin the onslaught!
So be it. As you wish. I see. I shall do it.
There! More of the fiends ahead! It is begun. As you said. Very well. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well. As you say. Very well. It is begun. The Darkspawn have sensed us! Very well.
I am ready. As you wish. I shall do it. So be it. I shall do it.
Yes. You would like something?
More squishy things ahead.
As you say. Very well.
Another battle, I see. Oh, this should be good.
Very well. It shall be done.
Back!
plenty.
First day they come and catch everyone. Second day, they beat us and eat some for meat. Fifth day they return and it's another girl's turn. Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dream. Seventh day, she grew as in her mouth they spew. Eighth day, we hated as she is violated. Ninth day, she grins and devours her. Now she does feast, as first day they come and catch everyone. What is this? An elf? Exotic and impossible. Feeding time brings only kin and clan. I am cruel to myself. You are a dream of strangers' faces and open doors. First day they come and catch everyone. Corruption. The men did that. Their wounds festered and their minds left. They are like dogs, marched ahead, the first to die. Not us, not me, not Laren. We are not cut. We are fed. Friends, and flesh, and blood, and bile, and all I could do was wish Laren went first. I wished it upon her so that I would be spared, but I had to watch. I had to see the change. How do you endure that? Do not talk of Branka, of what she did. Ancestors preserve us. Her lover, and I could not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be. I will not speak of her. I will not become what I have seen. She became obsessed. Obsessed. That is the word, but it is not.
Gets into your knickers.
Don't give them the advantage!
It's your time to die!
Very well. Now we do battle!
No, I cannot.
We tried to escape, but they found us. They took us all.
Lunamar. I thought it would have fallen into dust by now.
must not
Crush
exhaust
them
our
all
supplies.
quickly, shall we?
Another town! It has begun. You say. It has begun. I shall do it. You say. I shall do it.
The men, they kill. They're merciful. But the women, they want to touch, to mold, to change until you are filled with them.
Finished.
They took Laren. They made her eat the others, our friends. She tore off her husband's face. And while she ate, she grew. She swelled and turned gray, and she smelled like them. They remade her in their image. Brood mother.
I shall do it.
And while she ate, she grew. She swelled and turned gray. She smelled brood mother. Darkspawn!
Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it is begun. Very well. Shall be done. It is begun.
Your time to die!
As you say.
Now we get our hands dirty. Too easy.
Shall be done. It is begun. As you say. As you say. Shall be done. I will do it.
You will learn fear.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
Come, let us in! Now we do battle!
Very well.
Best be wary!
Perhaps we should take the time to review what we've learned.
That's where they come from. That's why they hate us. That's why they need... But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. The stone has punished me, dream friend. I am done betrayal.
If Branka is anywhere, this has to be it. She will not be unprepared.
What was that?
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Well, shave my back and call me an elf. Branka, by the stone, I barely recognized you.
Oghren. It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Oghren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Endrin dead? That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side. Balin, is it? Twisted Cretan the last I heard. Not surprising he's done so. I don't care if the Assembly puts a... Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the Anvil of the Void. The means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here. 1,000 Balins could die. I'm looking for the one thing. The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caradon himself. My people and I have given body. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void. Enough questions. If you wish me to get involved with this, there's only one way out, Warden.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute.
I am your paragon. I needed people to test Caradon's traps. There's no way to break through except by fire. I sent them in. They were all mine, pledged to be my house, and they didn't want to help. They tried to leave me, even my Hester. But even she couldn't understand that when you reach for greatness, there are sacrifices, as many sacrifices as are needed.
It is begun. Very well.
Another battle, I see.
I shall do it. It shall be done. You said. I shall do it.
If we must fight, let us
We have much to do, and little enough time to do it. Very well.
She shouldn't have gone. She pledged to me. She swore to do whatever it took to find me.
Squish them. Just don't Fine. I shall do it.